Hey, Mr. Me, wanted to show you all the FarmAll 5000. This is the first time I built it, so there might be a few bugs, but I think I got them all worked out. If you look, we had a bunch of farms over here. Some of them are grown up already, some of them ain't, but it's good enough. But like usually when you harvest, you got all this crap in your inventory and you gotta go sort it out in the chests. So this will just sort it for you automatically. These levers work the gravel back there and harvest it. It comes down in here, under the ground. You can see it coming back there. It comes into this. This is an item elevator. There's just a piece of clay in there to toggle it back and forth when items come in. Moves them up to this line. Goes all the way over here. That's the input line. And I come down here into like a overflow. Sometimes it goes too fast, or if some of the chests are full, it won't sort right. This line right here is an input line from the Readinator 3000. Let me just get up here and show y'all. Automatic AFK read farm. And then, so that comes out of here, feeds into the item elevator. Melon farm, there's some melons in there. Ooh, a little lag going on. There's hoppers under here. When a melon grows, it powers this, and then that squishes it. Let me see if I got enough melons. Let me go grab some melons so I can show y'all what it does. Alright, we got a melon. So, when a melon grows, let me get over here so y'all can see it. Most of the time they fall in the hoppers. Sometimes they don't. I'm still working on that one yet. So the melons feed here into the input, this input line. These are the filters. Input lines. So this circuit right here and these two hoppers will filter the seeds. So we have 18 seeds and 4 blocks of crap you're not going to filter. Potatoes, carrots, wheat, reeds, and melons. So that light flashing, that this one right here, this is filtering the melons we just stuck in there. I'm counting up. And then the farm redstone is pretty basic. Just I used gravel so it'll fall that way I don't have to make sticky pistons. But these all lead back to the switches. If you're building something with the farms and water, build all your redstone and get it working before you put the water on there, because that'll really ruin your day. Alright, remember how to get out of here. That right here. Alright. So then let's go trip the farms. to the farm's harvest. And all it's falling into the hoppers and such right here. I'll leave the water running for a little bit. So what happened, you see the item elevators firing. Should be able to watch stuff go by. It kind of goes pretty fast. There's the taters. So then that goes into the input line. There's taters running by. And it runs over the top of these filters. And whichever one it gets, we can go down here and see the light flashing. So this one, well, it was, there it goes. Taters. And the way these filters work, well, that was slick. You put what you want to sort. So this filter's sorting carrots in the first block, and then for whatever you're not going to sort. So we have carrots in here. You have 18 items. That's enough to, from this comparator, that's enough to power one signal of redstone. If you get more than 18, it'll power this one, which will power the repeater, which will turn this torch off and lets it fall through. So we find one here. Alright, this one's sorting. See that? So when you walk at your filter, it'll go 18 and 19. Once it hits 19, that's enough to power this second piece of redstone dust. Powers this repeater. It shuts that off for a second. And then they fly through. And into your chest. Which that chest is almost full. Let me get some stuff out of here. Make room. And just in case the timing gets off or you drop something in there, you don't want it to clog your machine up. I made this output line for this overflow box. Poison taters are always going there. You can either put these back in the box or throw them back on the line. Oops, I hit something wrong. It's alright, it'll go in the box. Go back over here. Now we'll let it run. So this is automatic. The melon farm is automatic, except for my little floaters every now and then. I'm still working on it. And the Reedinator farm is automatic. Ding, ding, ding. We'll turn the water off. Some flew over the edge here. We'll put them back. The little redstone light, that's just cosmetic. It flashes when that box is active. Almost full of taters. Need to cook some for the guys. Anyways, that's pretty much it. But besides having to go and replant, that was nice. So I'll go and replant and harvest again, and it'll sort itself out again. Let me show you how to make a filter real quick. Eat something before I starve. So we need a hopper. We're gonna need the dust, redstone, and where did my comparators go? Not in there. I just had a whole stack of them. Well, damn. Am I just going blind and not seeing them? Hold on, let me go get one. You could use these filters. Well, that sucks. You could use these filters if you wanted to build one behind each one of these. And you could have just one chest where you can like dump your stuff. That's depressing. I think David had some in his. No, but we'll steal 3 of these. Go back over here. Get one of these. And then I've had entirely too much coffee this morning. Alright, we only need one. Do 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 do. Down the hole. Alright, so repeater. And see the light still flashing, it's still sorting. This is the output from your filter right here, so you can make this go to a chest. Alright, let's get up here. See if I can do this without being an idiot. Comparator, redstone dust, redstone dust. This hopper, you point it anywhere but down or out. I always just point it back at the comparator. Alright, so that's your filter. And I really jacked that up. This is in the wrong spot. Get me axe. I mean, I like got it all screwed up. There. So, out. Just. Alright, so then this is the filter hopper. So let's just put 4 things in there that we're not going to filter. And we got lots of potatoes. So let's go get some potatoes. Here, let me get up here so you guys can see. Alright. So you'd have an input line running across the top of this. And if you wanted to filter potatoes, you get 18 potatoes, 16, 17, 18. That's enough to light 1 piece of redstone, but not that one. So not that. And that stays on. Whoops. Now this is a new filter, so it's not there yet. But 1 will always get stuck in here, 1 potato. We'll just go ahead and stick it in there, it's no big deal. So if you run your filter line across or your input line across the top of your filter, whenever potatoes come across the top, it'll suck them in. See, it's counting down. Pretty slick. So if we, ooh, I made it. Let's see. We make a little redneck input line here. Alright, so this is our redneck input line. Let's go ahead and get these taters back out. So this is coming from your farms or your dump box or whatever. They run into there, and when their taters get sucked down into here, and I got some lag going on, I'm downloading something. Then into your box. That's pretty much a filter. I'd seen it on YouTube. Some guy had used kind of like this on his iron grinder to separate iron and the roses, and I was like, hey, I can use that for other stuff. That's pretty much it. See, this is still, it's a lot of taters. Need to go cook some. That's pretty much it. Now you just gotta replant. That's the FarmAll 5000.